G'day friends, it's Vicky Wright, Independent Stampin' Up Demonstrator, Australia. So today I thought we'd play once again with another template on making the most of your DSP. So just bear with me while I see if we've got all this straight and in focus. It's a little bit dark here, so I hope this is light enough. I'm waiting on a little bit better. I'm waiting on electrician, whoops, to come and fix my lights again. So hopefully we should be okay. As I said, well, I don't know whether I did say it or not, but it's a little bit overcast, so it makes it a little bit darker for us. So this is our template we're going to do, and we're going to chop 3 pieces of DSP. Now, this DSP that we're going to use is from Dandy Designs, which is from, I think, last year in the annual catalogue. I think it was the annual catalogue. But it just happens to turn out that it's turned up on the refresh of the clearance rack. So it was one of my favourites actually, because it had some of my favourite colours in it. And not only that, I didn't really have any 12x12 DSP paper left, so I had to resort to retired stuff. So we'll crack on and we'll start creating, or chopping. So I've also done a card sketch for you with all the measurements, and then you also get the layer as well. Okay, so what we're going to do now, just bear with me while I get my head around this, because it's a couple of months since I've done this, so I'm hoping it's all correct. So we're going to chop at 3 1/8 intervals widths. Okay, so we'll grab our trimmer. We'll just do it by the design. Now I'm going to try and cut all 3 pieces. 3 5/8. Okay, so that's it there. That up there. Oh, good-o. And then we're going to chop it at 5 1/4. Okay. Now I'm only going to do 2 or 3 cards. What did I say? 5 1/4. Now, if you work in centimetres, the centimetres are there too. Right, or metric. I work in both, it just happens depending on what I'm doing. And then we've got to chop another one at 5 1/4. So you'll get a few cards out of this design using the 3 pieces. And then we want this little piece that's left over, we want it at 1 inch, Whoops, oh no, that looks good. There. So that's our 1 inch strip. Now these you can either throw away or you can use them for the inside of your card. So don't toss them yet, just put them aside. And then, as I said, I'm only going to do one lot of cards. So if you were doing this, you would then chop this 2 more times, okay? And then you'd have a strip left over. This little strip down here. So what we're going to do is chop this at I'm going to do it 2 inches. So we're just going to looks a bit wide, but no, that's right. So just pretend we've chopped all this up. So I'll put that aside. So this is what we've actually got left when we chop it up. And what I want to do is chop it into 3 3/8. And you'll get 3 pieces along here. So you can just keep chopping it 2 more times. And we don't need this today. And I'm not going to use this for this video, okay? But you can chop that again. And we're going to have 3 cards, okay? So you'll probably get 3, 6, 9 cards created with these 3 pieces. So bring in our pieces again. I don't want these because I'm only creating 3 cards. Okay, 2, 4, 6. Now you'll get 12. Okie dokie. So these are the pieces we're going to use, and then this is the opposite sides. So I'm not sure what sides we'll be using, but I tend to go for these sides, but we'll see. Okie dokie. Then these are our pieces again. They're our 2 inch by 3 3/8. These ones are this one, and this little 1 inch strip is this one down here. Okie dokie. So just chop all your paper according to this diagram, and you'll be able to make, as I said, 12 cards. Okay, so we'll put those aside. Then I've already pre-cut a couple of pieces or card bases. I'm using all thick basic white, and we only want 3. Okie dokie. And then we're going to go by our sketch layout. I love sketch layouts. Okay, so let's get cracking. Now, I've got, whoops, just excuse me, I just knocked everything on the floor. I'm really out of practice here. I haven't done a video for so long. So we've grabbed, I've pre-cut 3 layers. Balmy blue, I think that is. Balmy blue, is it balmy blue? Granny apple green and coastal cabana. No, that's not balmy blue. Yeah, you got me thinking. Just bear with me. I'm just going to see. I'm sure it is. Yeah, it is. Granny apple green and coastal cabana. Yeah. I went blank then. So, what we're going to do, I've really confused myself. Okay, so what we're going to do, put that aside, put these aside, and we're going to grab these 3 layers, and we're going to put our 3 layers onto our base cards. And I think I've chopped them too narrow. Oh, okay, I know what I've done. I've chopped these too wide. That's what I've done. It should be 3 3/8. I think I have done 3 5/8. But that's all right because, whoops, we had bits, a little bit left over to play with. Okay, this is okay, this is correct. I just read it wrong. And I had my glasses on today too. Now let's see how we go. Okay, put that one there. Let's put that one there, eh? That's better, eh? Look at that. Let's put this one here. And let's put that one there, eh? What do you think? Maybe that should go there. I think I like that better. Okay. So, you could, as I said, you could use but either side. It's up to you. I'm going to grab our glue. Now we're going to create all these cards all at once, eh? And then we're going to do this one too. Now if you just wanted to make a couple of cards, you can still chop it the same way. It will still work for you, hey? There you go. Now when I do my template for my 12 by 12 DSP, I always use retired paper, and I draw it out with a pencil and then rub it out and continue until I get it correct. Then we're going to put these onto, no we're not, we're going to put these straight onto our base cards, eh? 1, 2, 3. So these are going to go on just like that. Okay, so we will do these. Add a little bit of glue to the back or whatever adhesive you use. And you can use any colour base card if you wanted to. I just wanted them to look a little clean and simple. Or keep them clean and simple, that is. Okay, so that's one. Then we'll do this one. That's 2, and we'll do this one. And that's 3. 1. This one opens 10 style. It's still going to work, and that's 10 style too. Just for something a little bit different, but it's still gonna work, eh? Okay, so we're gonna put these aside. And then what we're going to do is bring in these 3 pieces, and what we want to do is try and use different pieces on these cards. So we don't want the same. Okie dokie, we want something a little bit different. Probably that. So we're going to stick these pieces to 1, 2, 3. So we've got Coastal Cabana, Granny Apple Green, and this time I brought in Basic White. I think we'll put that on there like that. Okay, and we might do that one, and we might do that one. I wanted to use the same 3 colours all the way through as well, but you can chop and change your colours if you want to. I just picked out 3 colours from the colours in the paper, or the 3 cut pieces that I was going to use. So all we're doing is sticking these down. Now, as I said, I had planned to use these papers before they come onto the clearance rack. So I'll have a link below for the clearance rack because it has been refreshed. Okay. And don't forget your the last chance products list. That finishes in a couple of days. So grab what you've had your eye on, because you won't, once they're retired, you may not be able to get them again. There has been a lot of stuff already gone, so grab it while you can. There you go. Then what we're going to do is we're actually going to pop these pieces up, right? So we'll do that now. And then that little bit is already done, eh? So I won't take the sticky lids off yet. I usually take them off as I do it, but and one more. So I'm going to put these aside for the moment. Okie dokie. And we're going to bring in our 1-inch pieces, okay, our 1-inch strips. And again, what we're going to do is grab 3 strips of the same colours, Balmy Blue, Coastal Cabana and Granny Apple Green. And what we're going to do is stick these to these pieces, okay? And what I want to do is actually butt it up along the edge. Okie dokie. So we'll do that. And I'm just thinking, have I done that colour? Nope. It may not look any good by themselves, but I think once it comes together, I'm going to do these individually so I don't get it mixed up. I think once they're all put together, they'll look okay. Well, let's cross our fingers, eh? And we're just following this diagram, so I'm doing this little strip here. Okie dokie. Now, where's our scissors? Now I'm just going to chop down the side. Did I chop that straight? Yep. We don't need that. Throw the top. Toss that away. Whoops. Toss that, trim that off. These were just strips of cardstock that I found in the drawers, and they just happen to be the right width, so I thought to save all hassles I'd chop it down to length once I stuck the DSP on it. So these are our strips already done. Okay, then what we're going to do now is bring in our cards. And we're going to put these like that. If you wanted to, you could put it like that and I'd just chop it a little bit off. But we're going to do it right at the side, eh? This one here. And then this one can go here. Okie dokie. Now, while we're doing that, we won't stick those down yet because we're going to bring these in. So I'm going to put that there because they're the 3 different patterns. We'll put that there. 3 different patterns, and I've got, look at that, and I've got the same layer of granny apple green. Now I didn't plan that, but you know what, it doesn't matter, and that's there. Okay, so we'll put these aside like that. That's funny, isn't it? So we'll stick these down. Now, I always turn my cards either upside down or to the side. I just find I tend to be able to get it straight if I do it this way. And that looks straight. Okay, so that's done. And while we're here, let's put these on too, eh? So we're going to put this on at the same time, this little panel, and we're just going to put it about there. I never press down until I'm happy with the placement, and then I will gently press. Okay, so that's done. That's one. Then we'll do this one. This one, wasn't it? And that looks pretty, straight, I think. I haven't really done this straight. I think that's what the problem is. That's better. Okay, and then we'll put that over the top like that. Okay, that's 2 done. Then we're going to do this one just a little bit different, eh? Just so that you can see the difference. God, I really cut that. That's spot on. Now, yeah, I just want to do this. Now, a sketch layout is only a guide, and you can interpret it any way you like, as long as you've got, as long as it's sort of not too much change. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, that's still not crooked, but okay. So that's done. I probably could have made it a little bit higher. If I was redoing it, I would probably make it just that little bit higher. It will look a little bit better, I think. And then we're just going to put that there like that. And then I press down then before I check to see if it was straight. I think that's straight now. Yeah. And that's that one. Okay. Then what we're going to do is bring in some basic white scraps for our sentiments. Okay, so I've just got a little box there of scraps. Look at that. Okay, and we need, I'm going to use Memento Tuxedo Black, eh? For all our cards. Now, if you were doing the whole 3 pieces of your DSP, you could do a little production line, similar to what I've done for the 3 cards. And that way you'll have your 12 cards. Okie dokie. So we're going to use Happy Birthday, and this is from the Sentimental Park. Okie dokie. So that's it there. I like this, the set. I like the sentiments in the set. Just going to bring that down. I'm going to hope that that's straight. And I think what I should have done, let's put that aside for the moment, because what I want to do is, I'm just going to chop this off a little bit so that I know where I'm going to stamp. 1. I just want to get an idea on where to stamp, eh? 2. Oh, that's right, they're not all the same, are they? So we'll do this one again, eh? Now, I would probably chop these back to size before you, while you're chopping all your cardstock. That way you'd know. Yep, that looks pretty good. Okay, so I sort of want it in the middle, because we want it, well, in this case, I want it to go across the DSP panel. Oops, sorry. One. Two. Then I've got another one, and it's called, it's You Are the Best, and it's from Timeless Arrangements. There, that one. And it's the same font and the same little sentiments. I just think they're cute, and it covers all occasions. So we want this one in the middle again. And that's a little bit crooked, so we'll just flick it over. That's better. Put the lid back on that. Those out of the way. And then what we're going to do, now with the sentiment banner, we've got a little shape in the end, in the shape of the banner actually. So I'm just going to cut a little banner shape in the end. And I think we'll do it to all three, hey? And if it doesn't look any good, we can chop them off. Easy peasy. Hey, this one. Now, I'm not sure whether you're aware or you've seen, you probably have, but Stampin' Up have a great offer coming up in May. For the starter kit, and just for the whole of May, from the 1st to the 31st, included in your kit is the new 2024-26 in colours, so you'll get all 5 in colours. So you get the bundle of ink pads, a pack of the DSP 6x6 in colours, the markers, and you'll get a pack of the mixed in colour cardstock. And that's not counting the, that's the extra, okay? So you can still pick the $235 product of your choice, and you still pay the $169. So that's in May. So it's a good way of grabbing the new in colours. But of course the best part is getting your discounts. Love those discounts. So you'll get the 20% discount as well once you sign up. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to put a dimensional either side of that panel. Okie dokie. Oh, I didn't take that off. Now, as I said, I turn mine upside down. I just seem to be able to judge how straight it is. So in this one, I'm actually taking it right. Actually, we don't need that on there. Right to the edge, but I do need a little bit more glue. Okay. So that's that one. Then we're going to do the same for this one. A little bit of glue along the middle. Bring in a card. Turn our card upside down. Match that up. Just fits. Just like that. That looks straight to me. Actually, what I might do is, I can't. That's that one done. And then we're going to bring in this one. And because we're taking it out to here, we're only going to put a dimensional on this side. Which was the best side? I think it was this one. Little bit of glue across the middle. And we're going to line it up. Instead of lining it up here, we're going to line it up right there. Okay? Just like that. Now, if you wanted to, you could add, do a bit of stamping or punching and add it to the top here. But because it's only all about the DSP, we're going to skip that bit for the moment. And what we're going to do is just add a little bit of bling, just to finish it off. So in this instance, I've got a couple here, and I'm thinking we use this one. I don't want to use it on there because it's too much green then, isn't it? Put that smack bang in the middle of that circle, eh? How's that set? We'll put one here. And I think we'll put, I don't want to put it anywhere too, what would you call it, conspicuous, because I want to put something there, so I might just put it about here, eh? Because I don't want to have it be removed once I put something up here. So that's that one done. Okay, so we'll put that aside. We'll bring in this one. Now I have got another set of bling, and these are the ombre matte decorative dots. And I'm thinking we use these ones. Whoops. Put it there. Let's put it there on that blue. Let's put it there. Right over the dot. We'll put it in the same spot. And we'll do another one. Actually, what I might do is I might leave the third one off. I know you always have to have, supposed to have odd numbers, but because I'm going to put something up here, I'm going to leave it off for the moment. Then, have I got any more bling? Nope. So, where's our third card here? We will let's use the gold on this, hey? Just to add a little bit more oomph. So we'll just put that there. Put that one there again. And again, I'm going to leave the third one. Okie dokie. So there are 3 cards that we've done today. Been a bit long, hasn't it? But I just wanted to show you how to do the template. Okay, so there are 3 cards. That's the template we've used. You could make, as I said, you've got 3 pieces of paper. You can make 12 cards with that, with those 3 pieces. And then that's your sketch that you can follow. Now, of course, I have a couple more cards that I'm going to show you. These were my prototypes using this layout. So that's one, and as I said, you can see I've added a flower up here. Now, I don't know what the flower's from. I think it's from Nature's Prints, I think. Okay, but it's a cute one. It's one of my. It is Nature's Prints, yeah. Then that's the second one. Again, using all the same colours. And then that's the third one. So this is, what's that orange? Oh, Petal Pink, Gorgeous Grape, Granny Apple Green. Okay, Fresh Freesia, the cardstock, and Fresh Freesia again. And the bling, oh, it's the shimmer, purple shimmer gems from the mini catalogue. Okay, so there are our cards for today. Okie dokie. So I hope you've enjoyed that. And as I said, I'm going to have all the links below for the clearance rack to sign up, to grab your starter kit, last chance products, and also to, if you haven't signed up for my newsletter, these will be going out in the newsletter before they hit my blog or Facebook page. Okay, so over the month, I will post these along with the video. Okie dokie. So I hope you've enjoyed that, and I hope you create some pretty cards using this layout. Okay, thanks everyone. I really appreciate it. See ya. Hooray.